Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to Terminus Zombie Survivors. This is our Domination playthrough with Remington, the engineer. The goal of this run is to get a flag location at every zone. We are going to be killing all NPCs because Remington believes the only way to stop the zombie population from expanding is to cut off all humans it has access to, so it won't be able to replicate. We are now up to day 32 on the run. Remington made a strategic retreat on the previous day. He got to a grocery store but knew darkness was falling on him and the zone wasn't secured, so he backed off to an house he knew was secure. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning, as if you've just seen somebody's just come and broke down the window here. Don't know what type of zombie it is. We do have enough AP to react to it. It is a big zombie. We got 2 hits on this. Oh, luckily we got a crit on the end. Don't think we've got any planks. But that can be easily remedied. Break it with the fire axe. Oh, I forgot to pick the planks up again. Okay, this is a bit dangerous standing in the window like this. I didn't leave myself enough AP because I forgot to pick the planks up. Close it, cover it. Let's go back into my corner. Then we're going to try and sleep again because we're not great, but I am going to have to set the alarm for 5 o'clock, so we just get 3 hours sleep. We're just going to have to use some energy drugs on the next day now. It is 5 o'clock and Remington's already up. His sleep and energy is not great, so I am going to give him an energy drug. We'll give him the 1.5 ones. So we'll just gain 0.5 a turn over the next couple of turns. Morale is not great, so we are going to use a 2. Now that zombie dropped a potent one outside as well. So I am going to climb for this window to get out. And we can take the rag with us as well while we're at it. Let's get our food sorted before we do anything. So we're nearly out of the corn chowder now. So we'll have to do some cooking probably on the next day. We do have enough things like these we could eat, but I'd rather just cook up the stuff, get more satiety out of them. We could take an alcohol. Would max out my satiety, give me a bit of hydration, but at least give me the morale so I don't have to waste too much AP on it. Yeah, I think that was a good call. And then we just top up with normal water. So what are we gaining next turn? 10.2, so I want to use 3 AP. Again, we've barely started on the agility book because I was doing some crafting. We made another flag. And that was all I could do, and then we just repaired the gear, so most of our gear is all up in 90% now. So that'll be good for probably another week before we have to do it again. And we will just wait until the next turn. And like I said, I do want those drugs. There's a zombie there. We don't need to kill him. Put the extra stuff away, what we picked up. We're not really using the raincoat, so that can go away. Plank can go in the car. Just want to see how many planks I've got in there. Only 3, so we do need to start getting some more planks. Don't need the Bible if I've got the novel. How are we doing with booze? Well, that's an empty glass bottle, so that can go away. We've got wine. We've got soju. That's good. Both give about 8 to 10 alcohol and morale, so that's good. And let's take the last corn chowder out the car. And like I said, the stuff like the cereals, we'll take 1 on us. because those are okay to use. I don't really do any crafting with it. And I think I will carry that emergency drinking water on us as well. Anything I need to put away? Well, I've got 2 hammers. I don't need 2. The one can go in the car. And I think I'm happy with everything else. One of these was ready to break, wasn't it? So that could go in the car. And then in that case, I am going to need to take that plank back and set up an axe recipe. Have we got any sticks in the car? Because those are the better ones. No, we'll have to break one of those down. Okay, so where are we going to go next? We have got 6.7 fuel in the car. For us to get to the gas station, it's going to cost us 6.8. So we do need to refuel the car with one of the 2 gas cans. But there's no need for us to go directly back. We can go to the electronics store because it's on the way anyway. We're not going to visit the research centre on this run. I'm actually just thinking, so 1, 2, 3, 4 to the gas station. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might actually do this route. Clear the electronics store, the police station, the clothing store, and then jump straight back to the gas station. We won't be able to do this in a day. This is probably going to be 2 days trip. But yeah, let's drive to the electronics store. Okay, we've got a zombie right next to us. So let's get that one dealt with. What are these doing? 3.5. And what's the better spear doing? 3.7. So at least we know where those are. I can use your crowbar. We did just say we're nearly out of axes. Stick's always going to be useful to pick up. And I think I just want to pass the turn. Another padded jacket, but again, I don't think we need another. As long as I've got one of everything, I'm fine. So what is this? Is electronic store? I don't think there's going to be a lot here for us. Well, 3.4 was spear territory. And that gets me some proficiency. We do need to pick up the rags. So what have I got? 8.5. If I move there, then I can always get back down to this spot if I need to. Okay, that zombie can't get to me, so that's fine. I don't need to pick up the stone. Another blockage up there. Did we know about that? Oh, that's actually... I've never seen this before. So the research centre has 5 entrances that we know of. And every one's blocked. So for us to get to the research, we've got to have to take one of these barriers down. So that also means all the zombies that's at a research centre, and trust me, there's a lot there, can't actually leave the zone. That makes this area all the way around it a lot safer than I thought it was going to be. Well, that's very interesting to see that. Come up by the door. And I have seen there's another car there. I think we've got the best car in the game. Can I take him out with spears? Yes, I can. And I just don't have to run up there. We will open the door on the next turn, just so I'm close to max AP. There is a broken window next to us, so if there was a zombie, they could have easily got to me if they wanted. We just want to use the crowbar down, so we'll use that first. I don't think I'm going to be looting most from here, but I will loot everything. Another fishing rod. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't need the recipe books. I will always take batteries. I think I've got 5 fishing rods. Don't use painkillers. We'll take the batteries. We've got enough lanterns. I don't think I need any more lanterns. Salt. I wouldn't expect that in a hardware store, and we don't need those, so that's fine. Extra pair of gloves is always good, and I'll always take beer, food, and drugs. So 6.2, we need to visit the top up there, and we need to visit this down here. So let's go over here. I do want to check out the car and see what's in there. There is a zombie here, so I'm going to go on that tile and see if I can take him out at a diagonal. Yeah, he's low enough. 2 hits with a knife spear. And these, I don't worry if they break. I've got enough in the car to replace them. Scrap steel always take. Ignore the lumber. And again, this is different. If I'd have been here at the very start of the game, I'd have been looting every one of these. Second digital watch. If you'd had a charge, I would have took it. Because those are superior to alarm clocks. I want to look on the ground underneath me. Just pick up the cloth. We did say we need some more wood. And I do want to check that zombie out. I do have enough to do it this turn, I think. We will just put one of the knit gloves on, whichever the worst one is. Holographic sight's always good, 30% accuracy. And I don't need any of that. So again, we're just being a bit more selective on our looting now. Recipe books I don't need, screwdrivers I don't need. Again, I could break the screwdrivers down for steel, but we're good on the steel at the moment. Tape I'll always take. Electronic parts only weigh 0.1, so I'll take it. It saves me breaking something down for it. Lantern with 4 charges I will take. And another digital watch, but with 0 charges. So everything in here has been done. Did I check them gloves back off? I did not. So let's get them off. So the only thing I need to do is come up to this door here and go into this room. And then go around, check the car, drop our flag, and then we can go off the tile. And this is why I always say skillful search is such a good item, because it saves you so much AP on a zone. Another lantern with 4 charges. I've got to take it. I can't ignore stuff like that. We might have to do a lot of night combat soon. I'm not going to move there, even though I can, but I would have no AP to react. So we'll just wait a turn. And then before we move on, let's look at our food. So our morale is really good now because of them drugs we took. We'll eat the last corn chowder. And I'm going to wait for the water to drop to 8 so I can take the drinking water. And we've got more than enough. So I'll go to that tile for 6.8 because it's closer to my own car. And then we just got these little bits here to uncover. What have you got nice? Free flour. Rotten pizza I will take because, again, I'm going to make them into baits. Batteries I'll always take and painkillers I don't use. So what have I got? 10 point. So if I go there, I think this will uncover all this. Let me just go down one. I just want to have a look at what the weight is on that rotten meat. 0.6, yeah, that's a good weight. And we've already done all this round here, so I should have really gone to that square to block in the entrance. But let's just pass a turn. Put all the rotten stuff away and the stuff I'm not going to use. We've got a flag on us. We'll take an extra one because we're about to drop one here and we'll put the plank away. We are going to need to take a few more cloth with us so I can break into thread. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So let's drop our flag down. And that's yet another one. So we're going to the police station next. 9.6, I think that's enough. And it was a nice quick zone, this one was as well. Not many zombies to fight. And we got through with the looting pretty good. Okay, immediately there's a zombie by me. He can't get to me. I will cap, so I am going to go over and kill. There's a zombie to the north. If I go to that square, he can't get to me, but he should be able to see me. Okay, that might be the other knife spear. I'm going to risk it. Yep, it's a good risk. And he has come to me if he's low enough. 3 hours again. Oh, it's now 6 o'clock at night, the dark. So we're going to have to find somewhere in here to bed down. I've got enough AP to go for the door. And let's keep using the crowbar. Okay, nobody's in this immediate room, so I can always just keep down here for the night. What's the doors like? 14 HP, 7. So I really want to break down a wooden. These might give metal, but again, metal I can use to repair the door. I'm not going to be able to loot this place and leave in 3 hours, so I will have to plan for being here. If we can loot this room and get to the next one, then I'll do that. So what I want to do first, I do want to cover up the windows because we've just agreed to stop in here. Take the onion, take the depressants, leave the bat. And let's use the fire axe. I don't know really what the nails are used for except for nail bats. So I do need to have a good look through the menus and see what other options we've got. Another canned meal. Very good food. And we've got another level up. So we could extend our cat eyes even further. We could cut down our food consumption. Normally I would do that, but we've got so much food, I don't think that's even a priority at the moment. Cat eyes, I think we would have to go 2 more levels before we can get more visibility than the 1 square in front of us. Cold adaptation is always going to be good. Especially going into the winter months now. Yep, I think I'm going to take the cold adaptation. Again, even if I'd have gone for cat toys, either one of those would have really been a good one. And I do have a reading desk here, so that's very good. I can speed up my reading tonight. Another compression, more food. Got enough denims. I will take that one because it is a very high denim jacket. Get rid of some of the lows and very lows out the car. Do I want to try and break this down? I think I do. So we've got plenty of planks. I do want to reinforce that door in a minute. And let's put a set of gloves on. Now this, one of them's about to break, so we'll just break this one. Cooking pamphlets, medicine. I've got enough pistol suppressors, I don't need any more. Actually, saying that, I'll pick it up because I can always break it down tonight if I want to craft another axe. 19 on the window. It's only the door I'm really worried about, but we need some AP. Got 20 extra on there, so it's up to 31 on that door. Could always do the same on this door as well. Okay, let's go over and check the gun rack. And I think we've got every gun in the game except for an assault rifle. Not going to take any more fishing rods unless the durability is very high on them. That's only a medium, so no, we don't need him. We've already got pistols. I might try and break this down next turn. I want to have a look and see if I can break down the gun and the rod into anything useful. That's just scrap plastic, so that's not worth it. And the gun you can't break down. So in that case, we'll just dump them on the floor. And it's 6 o'clock at night, so let's take it away to the night. I'll do a bit of crafting, do a bit of reading. I want to go back to that reading desk, don't I? If I'm doing any reading, just get a 10% boost. So you learn 5.5 pages instead of the 5, which is really nice, considering we haven't got the pastor on this run to double our reading speed. So yeah, bring you back in the morning unless something happens. Okay, welcome back. It's 4 o'clock in the morning and Remington's eager to get up. Overnight, what I've managed to do is craft up another couple of flags. And we need to eat now. We drunk that water what I had on me, which I kept on forgetting to. And we need about 7 on the satiety, so some crackers will be fine. So we're pretty good across the board, except for morale. So I would like to perk that up a bit. We managed to get about halfway into the thick book. We're going to be doing a little more of that on this turn. So we want to be 20 AP at that door on the next turn. So it's going to take me 4.9 to get there. And I'm going to get 11.5 on the next turn. I think I can move there now and not waste any AP. And I don't need to read any more books. And we didn't have anybody bother us overnight. I also did break down a lot of the wood I had on me into sticks. So we've got a good supply of sticks now to make more flags. And I don't think there was anything else really on me, which I did. Okay, so let's wait till the next turn. Okay, we're close to our 20 AP. We'll explore the rest of this building, go around the outside, and then we'll make it onto the next tile, which is going to be a clothes store. And then we can go back to the gas station, which we know. We don't need to go back to the park anytime soon. And then we'll come back down here. Probably I'll try and see how costly it is to get to this house. But the more gas cans we get, the further we can travel every single time. There is a zombie outside the window, which I do want to go and take out first. 5.3 is going to be more than that, so that's going to either be a crowbar. Yep, crowbar it is. What have you dropped? Some batteries and rags. I want to come up the top here first. Okay, that's good. I think that was some wood on the floor. We will pick it up. Take a vitamin drink. We'll take the ammo. I think I accidentally picked up the bag as well. I don't need any more of those. And if I do want more planks, all I've got to do is break down these and they will give me planks. But there's enough around on the floor. Get some more AP. More ammo. And some nuts. Take a granola bar. And let's keep that water topped up. And next one I want to do is go there. Does look fairly quiet around here because we can see out the windows. I will go that way and collect those batteries, I think. Another map fragment. We've got another 2 railroads and 2 more houses. Yet more rubbing alcohol. I will take it, like I said, because it is going to be useful if we want to make Molotovs. I'm going to get some AP before I move towards the window. Just in case there's anybody hiding around here. Okay, I'm getting no pings that there's anybody there, so that's good. And again, we are being a bit selective on what we're taking now. I will take the machete because I can make machete spears with those. And I think I will just take that, but before I move anywhere, just going to break it down. Did we check you? No, we didn't. Crowbar will do because the one... And yet more rubbing alcohol. I think that's like 11 rubbing alcohols I've had in this run. 48 low. I'm just watching my AP because it is getting a bit higher, so I think I'm carrying stuff on me I don't need. I would like that to really drop. The axe is nearly broke. It can break furniture and force open, but we can force open with that and break with that. So I think being as though this is low enough, I think I'm going to get rid of it. We're down to 1.7 now. It's a little better. Might be the planks where all our weight's in, to be honest. Because I haven't got that many weapons on me. We do have a bit of food at the top. Can eat the nuts, can't we? That won't really do much. I mean, each one of these weighs 1.1 and we've got, yeah, we've got about 3 kilos there with just those. And then we've got cans. So yeah, we need to drop some stuff off in the car. Let's get some AP before we go outside. And I want to go north, I think, first. So let's take the rags because we are running out of those. Don't need the makeshift fishing rods. I think I'm going to get more AP before I move. We just need to uncover 2 squares. So 2 across should cover it. That's fine. And we'll wait for some more AP before I move again. 9.4 to there. .1 to there. I've still got a little bit extra if in case I need it. Okay, there was 2 big boys. You can't get to that square, so I'd have to get all the way back to that. Okay, that's a little troubling. 3.1 to there. I could take... Again, it depends on how many times he's going to... Yeah, I was meant to go to that square, not this one. And that would have left me 5.1 to get back. Okay. Not going to risk it. And we do need to kill these. So let's have a look at the north. So you can't get to there, so I can get there for 5.1. So yeah, let's go up here. Brilliant. They both come to me. That saves me AP, and I'm right by the car as well, so I'm ready to move. Okay, 2.3 on the first one. That is going to be... I can use machete probably for that. And 5.5 on that. That's probably going to be... crowbar? Yep. And that's what I was a bit worried about fighting him down there, because I knew how nimble they are. There's 2 rags there. I think we're good. And again, we are nearly at capacity in the car again. So it would really be useful if we was to break down anything we don't need in here again. So let's get them 2 done. Before I forget, let's get our flag down. I will need to wait a turn for AP because I'm not leaving with 5.3. Especially the gas station, it can be a bit busy up there. What else can I remove out the car? Okay, we're back down to 1.6. It is still quite a bit heavier than I really would like to be. I could put a shoulder bag on something because that's barely holding the weight. So yeah, I think I am going to do that. Yeah, I think that's going to work better. So it's all going in the hiking backpack and we've still got weight going into the duffel. That was what it was, is I needed a second bag with what we're carrying. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 5.3 fuel. We did put the flag down, so that's fine. We want to go to the clothes store next. I need to make sure I've got enough to get to the gas station. Yeah, 5.1 to the gas station. I've got enough. And I've still got some empty cans in there I can fill up as well. So let's pop up to the clothes store. With the amount of clothes we've got in the car, we're not going to be picking up any clothes. And that's another thing. We could probably get rid of a lot of this stuff here. Low durability cardigan can go. Got a couple of very eyes there. Well, I've got 3 very eyes. Couple of mediums there. A very low, that can go. And we've got enough gloves in there. Which are the gloves? That's attack gloves. I might carry some attack gloves. Don't need the extra Bible. And do we have a novel better than that one? Actually, the Bible's getting binned. Okay, let's just dump a couple of things on the floor. So that can go. The raincoat can go. And the wheat cardigan can go. Okay, I'm happy with that. Anybody around me? Yeah, there's a zombie down there, can't get to me. There's a zombie there, can't get to me. I did forget to replenish my AP before I come through, so that was actually quite lucky. I think what I'm going to do on this time is go around the outside, clear it all out. Actually, no, we might be able to get to the gas station on the same turn. And we'll try the door on the next turn. So I need about 4. That's 5. Could use a soft drink for morale. Let's use a beer or something. Because we're not fighting right this second, and hopefully that's gone off by the time we are fighting. Okay, I spoke a little too soon. Let's go and take him out. Oh, okay, there's 2 of them, so I'll need to get back to there, so I need to save 2.8 AP. And I do want to be using my good axes for this. 3.2 weak spear. And I need to back off that zombie to there. Not going to risk it. I really wanted him to see me. I think I am going to close that door. We know he's there, so I can get there for 4.3, and then I can take him out. Again, switch to my axe I'm using. And then switch 2.6 machete. Just some rags there. Plank. I want to go and secure the back room before I do anything else. So let's get some AP before I go up into that corner. Okay, there's another big guy outside I'm going to need to take out. And I've got enough to do it on this turn. He's got 6.9, so it is going to be another axe territory. And again, just always use the weapon that's going to be the most usable for that situation. We will pick that up because it's food. Knife spear there, they're not going to be anywhere near as good as my knife spears. I mean, we could just go for the door. Let's get some AP first. I need to wait a turn, but then it's going to be night. I need to see what's in there. He's not that tough of a zombie. There for 2.8. As long as there's nobody else in the room, I'm good. And then next turn, I need to close these down and settle here for the night. We could cover all the windows in the main building and search that at night, but I have got some crafting and stuff I want to do. $17 HP. Okay, that one's a bit low. Do we have planks? Of course we don't. There's a bone there. I'm definitely going to be picking that up. Repair clothes better. Might be a good idea to get them up while I've got the added bonus. Don't need the fanny pack. Don't need the clothes. We'll take the food. Is it worth trying to break... Actually, no, let's not use that menu. Use the one up here. Oh, it's done it anyway. What's on the floor? Metal sheets out of these. So I could put a good metal sheet on there. Let's just be extra safe. It was supposed to have been a repair. So again, metal sheets give 40, not the 20. So 50 and 48, nobody's getting through there tonight. Always take the thread. I'll ignore the backpack. And got no AP till next turn. So yeah, these nights drawing in a lot earlier and the mornings aren't changing. It just gives you less workable time in the daytime. It's only a medium one. I'll take that so I can break it down. Got any food on us? Let's eat the cheese. Can eat that as well. Let's just use that water. And let's move back up to here. I'll repair some clothes on there. Do some crafting or reading books. And then we'll bring you back in the morning unless something happens. And welcome back. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Remington has just got up. I managed to use the bonuses off the desk to repair all the gear up. So I'm getting about 2.4 to 2.9 temperature off these. My bags are all the way back up to 100%. And I managed to repair my crafting gloves up as well. And we're down to 100 pages of the agility stat. Currently, we're agility 1. We have 2 more books of observation, which will take us up to observation 5. I do want to try and get that as soon as possible. I would like to find some elf stat books, because that will increase the amount of AP we get a turn. Increasing strength. Again, it would be more useful in the very early run when you haven't got a car for carrying more, because I'm just keep dumping the stuff in the car. But it would cut down our AP usage. So yeah, some more strength books. Even some more combat books would be really nice. 20% damage for every stat. But we'll just use what we've got at the moment. We will be visiting another library pretty soon. Okay, so we're ready to go. We didn't have anything really on us to craft. Well, we could have crafted another flag looking at that now. No, I needed some more thread. I used it to repair the gear. So what have we got? We checked everything in here. And we just got everything in the main room to do. So let's go back on and let's look at my AP. I've got 12 AP, so I'm happy to go out. 2 guys at the top there I need to take out. And I need to uncover this and uncover that. What are these? 2.3, 2.6. I might be able to go out and kill both. There's another one there. Okay, I need to see where I need to get back to for safety. That's a safety square, 4.6, so I've got 5 AP to use. Well, that really helps. If I go there for 1.5, I'm pretty confident I can take out both these. And again, these axes with 14% proficiency. I think that was 8.5 that was doing as a minimum. Yeah, 8.3 as a minimum damage. Let's use the machete. What have you dropped? Screwdriver, rags. I will take the lighter gas. But let's not move anywhere until we can get some AP. There was another one hiding round, but he didn't see me, so that's fine. And as we know from previous zones, we don't need to kill every zombie. As long as you can't physically see it in your vision field, it will allow you to put the flag down still. After you've uncovered all the uncovered areas. So where is the first one we need to check? I think it's there. Again, we could just go into the situation where we don't loot anything. Don't need that. There's 2 over this side. He can get to the square I want to check. So I'm not going to do that. I'll come over this side first. Ah, forgot one there. Again, they're only low, so I'm not going to bother taking them. And yeah, it is something I am considering if we just don't loot anything. But again, what's the fun in that? We want to loot stuff, see zombies, we want to kill them. If we see any enemies, we want to kill them. A lot of padded jackets in here. I've got an hand crank generator already, so I don't need to pick that up. We're not going to be doing anything with jewellery in this run, because we're not doing any trading house stuff. Ideally, I would like to be off this tile by about 11 o'clock. Got enough denim jackets very high already, so I don't need any more denims. Don't know what my jackets are. Are those high? Yeah, my jackets are high, so yeah. Don't need that either. Don't need those. Done, done. Let's get some AP before we go around by the window. Corn, that's a good find. We've got potatoes already, so that means I can do another corn chowder meal. We'll definitely be taking the knives. And there's one more here, and then there's that one up there. Orange we'll take. Low sweater, no. Let's get some AP before we do anything, and I do want to get my satiety done this turn. So what we're looking at, about 14 satiety. Let's just eat them. We're not really needing the morale at the moment, so I'm not going to use those. We'll just clear up the rest of the water we've got on us. There's plenty more in the car. We might need to take a trip back to the park pretty soon. I'm actually thinking about ignoring that. It's only one little area. And let's see if it'll let me to drop the fag. If it does, then yeah, I'm happy to call this as good as done. We do want to get some AP before we move off the tile. That's another 15 days, 15, 16 days worth. So that's another 2 weeks of water. Not to mention all this stuff up here we've got. So we're not exactly desperate on water at the moment. And we've got some dirty water already there to cook. And these take a lot of... So if you think them 10 bottles, that's 6 kilos. Another 5, that's another 5.5 kilos. Another 3.6 kilos up there. So again, they do all add up in weight. Let's get some AP and then we can move off the tile. And that's another one done for our collection. So now it's a gas station. So we need to have... I think we've got enough fuel in the car to get us straight there. 3.4. Big bunch of zombies at the back there. That's always why I wanted to keep my AP. Let's go and take them all out. So a 4.2, a 4.2 and a 5.2. What is the machete? Only doing 3. 3.5 to 4.3, that's a bit low. Let's have a look at the other spear. There's no guaranteed chance of taking any of these out. That's a 50-50 chance. I don't really want to risk it. We'll just take them all out with crowbars. 3 rags. I think that might be worth just spending the AP to go and get them. Still have that steel up there, but I'm not going out my way to get it. So we need to get... the gas cans out, don't we? What needs to be filled up? I don't think I need the siphon because we're not actually siphoning fuel from anything. We're only tipping it. 2, 4, that's going to be 8 fuel. And there's the 5, so that's the 13. So what I'm going to do is take all these up with me, tip all the fuel into the back generator so it gives us a bit more, then come down and fill them all up. But I need AP to get up there. So what's the cheapest I can get there? 9 for that square there, so let's go for 9. And if we're quick, we can get off this tile and go and explore something else before it's nightfall. So, refuel to the maximum with everything I've got. We'll wait 1 turn until we've got as much AP as we can. And then we'll turn it on this turn. So, currently in this is up to 8 fuel. Then we have to go to this square here because that's where you fill the car up from. Refueled the car for 3.1. I think that's done. Fill all the gas cans to the max. And then we'll need to wait 1 turn before we've got the AP to go up and turn the generator off. Otherwise, the next time we come here, it'll have no fuel in. And we don't need to be carrying 13 fuel on us because it weighs quite a bit. 8 kilos there, another 4.8 there. And now, because the cans are full, it's not allowing me to put them in the... Still not allowing me to. We will get rid of some of these books pretty soon. To be honest, that novel can go. We'll keep the 1.8, we'll just dump the 1.7. I'm just thinking, is it worth doing anything? I think we've got everything. The revolver's not modded. And I don't think we've got any attachments for a revolver. That's a pistol. No, it won't work on the revolver. I think we can break down quite a bit of this, but again, it only weighs 0.1, so it's not that much. Biggest things are stuff like this. Okay, so which one? The long knife spear is about to break, so let's take another long knife spear with us. Just looking at the damage, them all the same. Got a little bit of room in the car now. Anything else I want to take with us? That book might complete tonight, so I want my next book on me, ready. So it's either going back to observation, or doing one of the keepsake collectors. I'll do the lowest keepsake collector. Yep, we'll do them tonight. We've got a book on us in case we need morale. We've got enough sticks and planks on us in case we want to craft another axe, which I might end up doing. We can do a bone needle. I want to put this trap down. Let's move it not on the tile we're on. Let's move it there. And then hopefully the next time we come here, that cage has something in there. And the cheapest I can get up here is 6.4. And I still have 6.7, so another 9 turns on that the next time we come here. Because we will be using this gas station quite frequent. Now, it is going to be 6 o'clock by the time we leave here. So now we have to make the decision. Is it worth exploring a new area? I mean, we could... Again, I don't want to go up here. I said I wanted to clear the south first. So we could go straight down to that house. I think we can do the house, grocery store, the house, possibly the library, back to the house, and then back up to the gas station. We'd only have 2 hours to clear it, but we have got enough lanterns in case we need to do night combat. Yeah, I think we need to keep pushing. And then hopefully the next time we come back here, we've caught something. Is it worth waiting 1 turn? It is. 11. No, let's zone through. So, how much is it going to cost to get there? 6.8. We've got 17 in the car. I think we could probably get all the way over there if we wanted to. So now we'll come down to now, explore something else new. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to see. I'm not going to go into a fortified house at night. So we'll go to the grocery store instead. There's a zombie up there, he can't get to me. I could get to him though. $6.9, that's going to have to be an axe. That's it, I'm not wasting any condition off the advanced repair kit. Novel on the floor might pick it up, so we've got another. Dirty water's always worth picking up, so we've always got more. And where's the door? There's a window there, there's a door over here. So we'll come over here on the next turn. Hopefully it's not too bad inside. $9.2. Let's go there, just get some visibility to make sure it's actually fairly quiet in here. I want to get into that room really and secure the back. Okay, we've got food on us, so let's start eating it. Don't need any more, and we did pick up more water, that's good. Let's go to that square. Yeah, there's quite a bit of out there in them listeners as well. And it's only got 1 HP, so I am going to have to repair that. Okay, didn't wake up that guy, so that's good. The door doesn't have much on either. We'll have to break some stuff down in here for some extra planks. Let's go and have an explore in this room. I think I'm going to at least stop picking up rotten stuff at the moment. Because again, we don't really need food. We will take that. Protect that. We don't need that. We've already got 2 siphon pumps, so I am going to actually leave that one behind. We'll always take alcohol, because that's great for morale. Talking of great for morale, we might as well do that now. Take the cereal, we'll leave the hoodie. Always take flour, and another energy drink is always good. Let's move up the corner so I'm away from the doors and windows. And again, just going to do the night stuff. He's just woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning. We do need to get to the door. We have checked everything in this room, but we haven't checked everything in the main room out there, so we do want to do that. So how much AP we gain? 11.8, so that means we're going to be bang on 20 on the next turn. So that's absolutely perfect. We'll eat some cereals and we'll drink up a load of water. And our morale and energy's quite full up as well. We did pick up a fish, which we do need to cook today because it only has 15 turns on it. And we've probably got some fruit and veg and stuff in the car, which we can make a couple of good meals for the next couple of days. And we crafted up the bait, crafted up some more flags, and we are nearly... Actually, I'm going to finish that book. We're 3 pages away from getting our agility stat up. So there it is. We've got an extra 10% decrease in AP move and 16% chance to avoid attacks. So I think that was worthwhile, and because we're never going to survive on this run, it's a total solo run all the way through. Any book we've read, we might as well throw because it's no use to anyone. So let's pass the turn, let it get into the morning. I think I'm going to keep that cloth on the window. I'm not going to bother taking it off. So we want to search everything, so let's start up here. There is a zombie right up the top there. We do need to go around and uncover all this darkness for us to drop a flag. Okay, let's get some gloves on. We just want to use the basic ones over here. That's fine. Taking drug. Yeah, we'll take them because they do make the good machete spears. Make sure we take the gloves off. We've got one more check on those gloves, but we've got like 5 pairs in the car. We are really rich on resources. Our car is nearly up to the full. If I can find another vehicle where I can get 10 tiles movement out of with a bigger inventory, I might upgrade it. Now, we did look at the fire engine earlier in the season when we went to the fire station, and that one I think only had about 8-9 movement, so again that would have been a perfect one, but it's just too costly for us to use. And because we're doing a solo run, there's no way we're ever... Actually, we said we were going to leave the rotten meat. We don't need any more. We've got like 30, 40 bait. And we've got so much food, we don't actually need to get to the park anytime soon. And jewellery's no good because we're doing no trading on this run. Okay, there is a zombie on the left that's just seen us. I think we've got all fire stations. If we have, we can just bin that. Well, we're going to do some cooking, so I can just use that for cooking ingredients. How far have you got? 1 tile. You could get to me. So I do need to back off. Can any of you get to... You can get to that square as well. So in that case, let's come down here. And let's start searching this. So let them come to me. That's fresh meat, so I'll take it. That's rotten, so ignore it. There's a few zombies. There's 2, 3 here. There's one we've seen at the top up there. I think we're going to go to that zone now and check that and kill both these at the same time. So 6.7 to 6.9 are the axes. Our axes are really, really good. We're doing 8.3 because we're up to 14% proficiency, which is 14% extra hit chance. And it does increase your damage as well. We'll pick up that chocolate bar in a minute. Energy drinks, yeah, we don't need the other one. We are being a bit selective with the loot we're picking up now because we have got so much stuff in the car. And we are trying to get to these zones as quick as I can. The car isn't close to capacity, so I don't need to pick up any more wood until we actually need it. Another energy drink, that's good. We haven't checked the freezer, so let's come down here. That's rotten. I'll take the crowbar, because we are using them for weapons. Take the chocolate bar. So what do we need? About 4. Nuts will give me 2. That will give me 3. So let's take one of those. And I think we're out of water, so we'll have to grab some when we go back to the car. I am a little wary of this guy here, because that wind, I need to go and see what he is. Okay, that's fine. He see me, I'm going to move off a tile. He comes to me, saves me wasting AP on him. And it is snowing again. We are in the winter months, so that means instead of 8 o'clock at night, it starts getting dark at 6. And 3.8 is probably spear or machete territory. Let's try the spear first. Yep, I'm happy to take that chance. Don't need to go for the rag. Let's come down here. There is a big guy to my right I've just seen. Definitely take the rice. Okay, he can't get to this square, so that's fine. Fresh milk. Wow, that's and rotten. No. If we ever need to, we can always come back to food stores later. Let's get some AP before we go after that guy by the window. And I think I'm going to go out after him now. If I go there for 2.1, how far would I need to go back? I'd need to go back to that square. I don't think it's even worth... I might be able to take one of them out, but I definitely won't be able to take both. So I'm going to play it safe and come back one. Again, I haven't got to fight everybody. There's just one unit here which we haven't checked. To drop a flag down, all you need is all the black areas uncovered. And no visible zombies in sight. 3.4, that's going to be a spear. Don't need the suppressor. Don't need to kill him. I do need to come up to the door here. Okay, nobody's down there. I can get all the way over there for 7.3. I think I am going to try that. I've got enough to back off if I need to. Okay, we're going to have to take him out with a spear. That's fine, he's broke. That's why I've got him for. Sleeping pills I don't use in the game. I never need to. The sleep's fast enough as it is. Feathers, I think that's more for the arrows. We don't really do bows and arrows. Well, we can't see any zombies, so let's see if it'll let me to drop the flag. Brilliant. And go back to the car for 5.4. Let's take it with that one. Bins I'm on the square, I'm just going to pick up the cloth. And we got another level up. Body strike I'm never going to use. Not on this run. There is a run I'm going to do where that will be becoming useful, but that's not this one. Keepsake collector's very good. Energy decreases 10% per turn. Means you would have to sleep less at night. I think the keepsake collector's better. Is that our first keepsake collector, or is that more than one? That's our second. We've got 2 books in the car as well. If we ever get to the point where we've got like 3 or 4 of them, we can chuck one of the books out the car away. We'd only need to learn the one. So yeah, I think that was a good choice. More extra loot from zombies. And let's just pass a turn. We're not cold, so our clothes are good enough at the moment. We won't be able to store much. I think I want to do my fire. So in that case, I want to get anything out the car. We'll take a canned meal. We'll take a couple of those, a couple of those. meat, a couple of ramen, a rice, a couple of flowers, just so it gives us some options. That can go in the car because it's empty, and we'll take the big stack of those out for the moment. How are we doing with lighters? We've got 1 charge on there. Let's get something else out. 5, that's got 2 on. So we'll use that one, dump that. That's got no charges, that can be dumped. And then we've got a couple of more there. We've got a book to extend it a turn. Is there anything else I needed to do with the fire? Yes, there was. I think it was bone and plastic for the bone glue. I don't think I actually want to do all of it. At the maximum, I think I want to do 3. Because we need to be by the fire to finish them. And I wouldn't like them to be stopped halfway through. I think I've got a good selection of food on me. We did say about the coffee, we'll do the coffee. That's a morale, because our morale's not great at the moment with all the killing. And having the fire next to the car doesn't really make a difference, apparently. And while we're at it, let's dump them lighters we don't need. So let's see what options we've got. We can do the cereal with milk, but again, I just never feel that that's... So just to show you, it's 13 satiety. I'll get 9 satiety from that. I'll get 13, so I don't really gain anything. I gain some extra morale. I gain 3 morale, but that's about it. Can be useful if you're struggling with morale. I don't think we really are. Ah, pots and pans. Does help if I want to cook, doesn't it? I wonder why half the recipes wasn't coming up. So I'm just looking at what I can add. That can add in seafood, raw meats, onion, potatoes, small meats. I think the baked beans is just such a good recipe. You can't add the fish into there though, that's the only thing. Actually, let's look at corn chowder first, because we know that one's a fairly decent recipe. Unfortunately, I can't add any... I could put milk in here, apparently. So let's have a look. What's that? 14.4 and 8. To 19.2 and 12. So you do lose some hydration doing it that way. So corn chowder probably isn't the one for me at the moment. So let's do a cooked rice. And then see what options that adds in with the rice. We need to do something with a fish. That can add seafood in. So I think this might be the biggest one I can do for everything. Can add the meat in. Could add the onion. We could add the salt. And then that's a 52 satiety meal. That's going to last us 2 days. Yeah. Let's see what other options. It does give me a baked bean option. I'm looking for something with rice. So let's get the coffee done. Because we said we wanted to do that. Because we have got 2 bowls of cooked rice there. I want to see what I can add that into. Well, we could fry it with the canned ham. And that will give us a 2-day meal for 62 satiety. Those are all empty. Okay, let me have a look at how long the other meals last. That's a 3-day meal. I think we've got... We can just eat the rice as it is. Split the rice in 2. So it's down to 5 satiety each. Yeah, I don't think we need to cook anything else. We can keep 2 rice on us, put 2 in the car. I do want to split this down. 52... Split it into 3. Split it into 3. So I've got 9 meals of 5.8. So which one has the less condition? So we'll put all the rice away because we're eating this first. I think to remind me, I'm going to set up the recipes for bone glue. Because that is going to allow us to make some more... Actually, I'm going to stand here one more turn. Let's prolong the fire because we did leave a book on us to do that. I don't know how long it will take us. It's 3 hours tonight, so no, I'm not going to stay here and do it. We do that next time we do a fire. But yeah, we're running down on cloth again. So anything that can break into cloth, I might have to start doing it. We might have to... Did we actually finish this zone? I think we did, didn't we? Yep. Okay, so where else can we go to? We've got another house. There is stuff around the floor, the cloth and stuff I could pick up. But I'm not going to bother. Let's move to the next one, an house. And let's try and secure it. And then we'll move to the library in the morning. Okay, nobody's immediately around me. That's good. Let's pick up a... there's somebody I just saw ping to the south. Let's take 2 planks with me. Just in case. Actually, I only need to take 1, because there's only 1 broken window. So where was that ping? There. I've got enough AP to get in. And take whatever it is out, even if it was a massive zombie. 5.2. What is my knives doing? Okay, 2.6, that's fine. I think I just want to keep using these knife spears. Gets rid of some of the weight out of the car. Don't need any of that. What's these doors like? 8 on there. I won't mind doing another one on there. What is my AP at? I think it might be a bit high. No, 1.5 is fine. That's what we've been at for a while. Does that mean I'm out of planks? It does. Okay, so let's go back up to the corner. And break it with a normal axe. Ammo broke, but we have got some spare in the car. But we've secured this room. 20, 19, 31, 28. So yeah, unfortunately with these nights drawing in, it does mean that we have to cut the days really short. But yeah, that's a great place to call it. Thank you very much everybody for watching. And I'll see you again in the next episode.